Good morning, traders. John from Crypto Candlestick Trading. Just wanted to show a couple of things today that they kind of stand out to me, and I need to explain them. And so it's retest trading basically. And at the moment, like we can see a little bit of green coming into the market, and it's all good and well, and I like it. It's good, but the only thing that I can see that's a complication is this is sideways choppy action. Like we've got good accumulation here, and we've got decisions that have been made. There's some very big money that's come back into these markets, but this is sideways choppy action. Until we get above this high here or below this low here, this the big block buying started back here, then we can kind of see that there's some sort of support area here that big money is playing into. So, and these lows here haven't actually breached these lows here. So we're looking sideways between now and there or here. And really, so this is what I wanted to explain. So we've come down, we've found support, we're going up, and then we come back, found support again. And then we've broken through, and we didn't actually kind of make it to resistance, but we've broken through, and then we're going up, and we have actually made resistance. So previous support breakthrough becomes new resistance, and then new resistance again. So in this situation here, and you can see how financially it's obeyed this line very, very well, accurately. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here with this, with this push here. Are we going to actually make it up to here, or is it going to show weakness and start closing back below here again? We don't know, but this is what I'm, trying to explain here is retest trading. So even if this was upside down, we've got a support, breakthrough, resistance, resistance. If we were going up the other way, having resistance, breakthrough, support, straight away I'm looking for engulfing off support so that we can kind of, get an entry, because that's the best place to enter. Because here, what we can see here, we've gone, made a low, a high, a low, we've got a high, a low, a lower high, and now we're broken through to make a lower low. So we know by definition that we're in a downtrend. So when this comes back to this area here, big money knows what the direction of the trend is already, and it's not up. We're by definition, midterm here, heading down. So we've come and found resistance again, and look at the big sell-off that we had there. So what we need to do is be prepared for what could potentially happen here. There's one more thing that I can see here, and I'll just point that out just while I'm here, and that's I can see that there's quite a bit of support, and like in this whole kind of area here, and I'll just get that and move it up a little bit there. And we seem to be kind of, there's some sort of congestion, or like here, that's kind of right in the middle of it. But what we can see is once we come up there and pull back, this is the last candle before we took off. So I've come back down there, found support at that area, support, and we've gone up support and on the 50, broke through, and now we've got resistance at that area, and here we're kind of, it's scattered. So, like this market could do anything, but between here and there, we're over the 50, but it just doesn't look very strong, and I'm just not really all that interested in it at all, really. There's some of these ones are going okay, but I just can't see any real reason to be in the market. Between here and there, it's only like, it's less than 10%. And so, and these are sideways choppy sort of nothing days, so like let's just wait for something real to happen, and not in this area here. This is sideways kind of crappy area. What I want to see is something like this, support, breakthrough, and then resistance, and then engulfing off resistance. If we break up through here and then pull back, even if we break up through here, pull back down to here and then break the 200, and then find engulfing off the 200, great. Like I'll be all over it. But this sort of thing here, we're way too much sideways choppy sort of action here, which I'm just not interested in whatsoever. Let's just have a look at a few of these other ones. And like look at this congestion trading or what, it's gone in there. But one thing I do like, this is, so we attempted to close below the 200 and failed dismally, and we had a nice push there, and then we got two like indecision, and then we got a rocket booster, and then we got a gap up, and we've traded well. And it looks like we've got a full body closing candle there too. So, if we look at these lows here, we don't see that sort of gapping up kind of strength, in these here. But yet, well, things are starting to happen, in this area here. I don't know if people are just getting too excited and, all that to, get in the market. Here I do like this, engulfing, closing above 2 moving averages, pull back a little bit, and then, into that one there. Good volume coming back in, especially on that breakout. I like that. It's nice. Let's have a look at DOT. So DOT, yeah, so Yep, I like dot, but I would have much rather, big volume on this breakout here. This seems to be like a little bit stalling, but then again, it is holding its gains. I think there's a lot of indecision at the moment where Bitcoin is at the moment. So, here we've got a low, a high. This is range bound. Let's have a look at this. I think we've looked at this one before, Adam. So here, so let's just look at this, right? So this is the sort of thing that I'm talking about with the trading with Bitcoin. So we've gone up and come down, up and found resistance, then come back and found support. Look at that. It's at the same price where big block buying started, right there. They found support there, and then we've got resistance. I'll be looking for engulfing off the resistance up there straight away, and so here we've got a shooting star, like off resistance, and then we've got an engulfing off resistance, and then it's come back down to here and then gone up. So we've come down here. We didn't actually touch this support line here, and then we went up and we got an engulfing closing above the 9, which is good. Then we've gone up and gone sideways. But if you would have been trading anywhere in this area here, like this is sideways. This is why they say don't diddle in the middle, because look at it. This is a great place to lose your money. In around here, if we see great support and we see an engulfing closing above and then a second engulfing closing above, those sort of things I like a lot. If we, like here, we've got a shooting star, from resistance, and then we're gone up again, and we've got engulfing off resistance. So, what we wouldn't do is be trading off these kind of areas here, and not in the middle here. This here, sideways choppy action, and that's just what I'm seeing with Bitcoin at the moment, sideways choppy action. So, I don't know, best to stay away, keep clear, keep your money safe, and then wait for something real to happen. At the moment, it's good. It's looking good, but it's sideways choppy sort of stuff, which is just really risky business to be in the market. Better off waiting for something, good and real to happen, and then just jump in the market when that happens. Here's retest trading. Okay, I'll just give you another couple of examples of retest trading, because I can just see them here. So trading down, and then we're broken up. We've got like a Harami inverted hammer closing above. Like this could be even a morning star. It's a beautiful looking reversal anyway. Closing above here. So now that we're closed above here, we've got a bit of a pullback. So this is like retest trading. So we've already confirmed which way we're going by this sort of massive action here, and then we pull back. And even if you didn't get in any of these 3 days here, we've got a rocket booster straight after. And so, you could have been entering on this rocket booster here. But the main part is we've gone up, and then I want a retest of the 50, and I want to be buying something off this kind of area here. So that's a retest. So we've already proven where we're going, what we're doing. Now we're going to come back and retest to make sure we've got support, and then we're going to take off. And so here, this kind of thing here, I'd like to buy that one there. I'd like to buy that one there. That's good. Well, once we come up to these kind of areas here, and we pull back and close back below the major moving averages, and then we've pulled back to the 50 and failed. And straight away, so I'm looking for, because this is a retest to see if, we're actually going up or going down. And so anyway, at this area here, this kind of candle here is the one that I'm very interested in, going green to red. So, I can get the earliest entry and the maximum for my trade. So, and does it always work? Absolutely not. So let's just say, for example, it's come down here, it's gone up. But I mean, like here, there's something wrong with it. We've got a high, a low, a lower high by the looks of it. I don't really know what's going on at that stage there. So here we've got a low, a high, a higher low, and we've gone up there. So, it's at that support line, but, we've got the moving averages on our favor. So anyway, well, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But with this market here, it's really not very, it's just not a good market to be in. Keep money safe. For me, I'm on the sidelines. This could go for a long time. I don't know how long it's going to go for. I just know that it looks pretty shady, and this is sideways action. Stay away. Simple as that. The stochastics are a little bit confused. The market's confused. I do like this reversal. That's about it. This here, I don't like at all. Resistance area. If we get resistance up here and get a good reversal off that resistance, I'll probably not go short. Okay, traders. I hope you had a good day, or having a good day, and I'll talk to you again soon. See you. If you need any help, let me know. See ya.